welcome to Monday Morning Marketing Minute. I have, of course, I'm Wilson Cole with Adams, Evans, and Ross in Recruiting and Staffing Solutions and Backdoor Hires. And I have our brand manager over on the magazine and marketing side and my lovely daughter, Allie. Allie, how are you doing this morning?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Today, we're going to talk, because I know we've had a lot of clients ask us over on the magazine side, and it's something that we wrestle with over here at Adams, Evans, and Ross and Backdoor Hires, just that engagement. How do you get people involved? And people aren't that familiar, or they are familiar with funnels, but you can build the most wonderful funnel in the world, but you have to have a way to get them involved and start engaging. And something that we utilize with Adams, Evans, and Ross and Backdoor Hires, and I'm sure you have seen it, is we use, in the old school, it used to be called lead magnets or direct response advertising, to where instead of saying, gee, buy our services, it is, gee, would you like a free report on the number one excuse for backdoor hires? Or would you like a white paper on the three main signs that a company is going out of business? Allie, kind of walk us through the psychology of that lead magnet and how you guys wrap it together over there in RSSM marketing for us.
Well, it's just the beginning of our sales funnel. So if you think about it, if you have something where it's how can you tell if a debt is good or bad? We can look at that and think, wow, that person's probably wondering if they have a good or bad debt that we might be able to help them with. And so we can put them in a sales funnel that's catered to that. And again, it's content marketing. So we want to give our clients something that they're interested in and just get to know them, let them know who we are. And so that way when we come in with oh, would you like this service, that service? They already have gotten something from us and are intrigued by what we have to offer. They're going to be a lot more willing to listen to what we can help them with further.
Well, and also something that the key is that what you were saying earlier is that it segments the market for you. If somebody is interested in the three warning signs that a company is going out of business, they've been segmented into a group that probably has a bad debt. But we have different companies and different product groups. We're going to speak much differently to someone that has a bad debt versus somebody that's trying to find backdoor hires. So what you're saying then is, depending on what they decide to order as far as from a lead magnet, it auto segments and carries that conversation forward. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. It's just different sales funnel to try to get to the same type of result. So our end goal is to try to sell them on a product, or at least have us be top of mind to that client. And so we can really cater to what type of materials they need based on the needs that they've already showed us. And it's really like catering to the person individually, because we've all been a part of those mass emails that have nothing to do with us, that we do not want to see, we do not want to hear. But if it's more catered to us, if it seems more relevant to what we're worried about right now, we're a lot more willing to listen.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So the day of, and I'm going back old school, you used to be able to just blast out, 10,000 emails. You'd have somebody bite in on it. Well, as you were explaining to me, that kills the open rate and the conversion rate. So if you have something that is more catered after they sign up for it, and then that triggers the emails to follow up, you've in essence segmented that market. And so now they're more likely to hear what you're saying as far as on your products or services.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, excellent. Well, I know that you were working with a lot of staffing and recruiting firms over there and using those same techniques, and you guys do the same thing for us as well. And one thing that we tried to do with these marketing videos is kind of pull back the curtain, and you can see how we acquire our clients. We're a over at Adams, Evans and Ross, we're a 27-year-old, 28-year-old business. We've been in business longer than Allie's been around, but we still have to bring in new clients, and we add in general somewhere around 14 to 15 new clients in the same industry every single month. And a lot of that, I'd say probably half of that, is this content marketing and being able to dissect and already segment that market. And Allie's group over there does a wonderful job. Now, if you want to learn how to work a little closer with Allie and them, you can email her, Allie, A-L-L-Y, at elotglobal.com. Elot Global is just the parent company that we have that owns the different business units. Allie, anything you want to pass on in closing as far as if somebody were to go out and they needed to create a lead magnet, you're basically saying content is the best lead magnet that you can give them. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And just put yourself in the shoes of who you're trying to speak to. Just think about what their concerns would be, what they're trying to work through, what they're trying to better, and just really focus on that and try to cater to those needs. And I think that will pay off the most.
Well, outstanding. Allie, as always, I appreciate you joining me, and I know our listeners did as well. And if there's anything that we can help you with later down the road, guys, let us know. And thanks again, Allie, for joining us. See you next week.
Bye. See you next week.